Say adwuma what di kan banka so obada ben what di kan ba obebu o man da yenim no yes e be tie MPP fu agum me person be chi obi na Ghana a lesson we ba odo obechi we obi nche odo obechi obi nche eni anya sika container ma container no wai sika no wai gold bar no wai
Kotamba omia kofa mama ba edrevia edrenumra yehuso yakaya na yantie onwa bati kopo swantie yemusio Ghana fue anapa fue enumra fue ani sekwa tonton kwa nerio anapa fue enumra fue numra fue ason kwa tonton kwa nerio.
Don't start it, John Mahama. You're John Mahama, don't start it because baby a Ghana Druno. So we are watching say we when you want you maybe at this time Ghana say China phone idea uno. Or so na kwa sign Ghana China partnership in
Quest say we to me me do baby no be banana do dinin wa mo department and the batch there. Any power be banana do din no edim bone no onye ni papa we ni papa bone ni na na do ba me nko amanya so mfa so. So obi as me ba ko free education me pa no ko yen so atwa. Me ba na twa. Reverend
Ntim Fodjo ewini a defamation suit against two persons. I awarding a 700,000 Ghana cedis, that is 7 billion damages. Now, the Cape Coast High Court has ruled in favor of Reverend Ntim John Fodjo in a defamation lawsuit against Stephen Koba, alias Adepa, and Yao Crunchy, alias Ampong, awarding him 700,000 Ghana cedis in damages. The court declared that statement published by the defendant on the Asiman Politics Ghana WhatsApp platforms on 8 and the 9th 2024 March were defamatory. The defendant were ordered to pay 700,000 Ghana cedis jointly and severally, along with 20,000 each in legal costs. Additionally, the court issued a perpetual injunction restraining the defendant from further publishing defamatory statements against Reverend Ntim Fodjo. They were also ordered to retract the statement with same prominence as the original publication and to issue written apology to the plaintiff, to be published on a Siman Public Ghana WhatsApp platform and other social media platforms where statements were circulated. The MP has sued two demanding damages for libel and slander in the sum of 1 million Ghana cedis. Sisi eka said Reverend John Ntim Fodjo or Nyasem Ketwa. The way I was trending and what thing. You say we winning court cases be no abedin komo bia to abonten. E dey afa a memu a ekoso Ghana no. You say we say we gina Mahama so papa. Video esanso nyina ubetimeti Ghana phone nsu. Yeah nche kromusu. Oma started kind of chrono at the what the video.
And they were begging. Hey, President Mahama Penson, a teacher for Bunko to do a patch.
For it is possible, Yabeshia, a former education minister, and I feel announced a MP for Asin South constituency, Honorable Reverend Ntim Fodjo, and then President Mahama Elanchi, Jumera project, when they was a teacher for a former Nanuya, a president touch on our video now, but was securities by no more money at the present praying, no current here, or more canon. Now I know, and Yabeshia Reverend Bisan, Bisan said, dear na air coso, education ministry, a teacher phone.
Yo, Mavis, it's my mobile Juma, Vamibon Basopa, you're doing a great job. And I'm Rev Pa, sir, a teacher for members of our noble profession. A doctor for engineers, lawyer for journalists, or be a general mabetus run. A patcho. Now then, no more. If it's a bonibi no maya, it's a bonibia no my. Thousands of them were. They found any party when they found because colleges of education there. When you read your national service, we know pass all land since there. Amphibia, you found in thousands. Amphibia, and the same group now. We claims a 2022 batch, and they are found. Now, if I woman, it takes some months. Wako region, Ako district, Ako validation, Ako school level, we are IPPD form. aba headquarters ma headquarters so aye ho adwuma e de akọ controller na fe omo di aba payroll so anything for say omo buy no mo di ni payroll so ntino e koti kwan bi no mo fa so de buy omo nti ase o they say omo nti hwehwe ase they were all brought in the right way no omo so okay sadia mo fa mo letters emra mo fa mo certificate emra ene mo license emra ni validate me omo de akọ omo de omo license akọ appointment letter akọ omo certificate akọ 2-3 months ni mo amon frɛ wom mo amunti omo ka mo staff ID kra mo bi omo actually dey be 1 year 8 months ebi ababesia no akwa kotu advance e we kra bi ase ebi kra de ne to so no kan ko ho enti no owo dan foforo bi no akọ high e no asampa ababesia koto motor na bicycle e de tre Ghana for de ndc for so ka ho bi na bi awapam wom emenne ye nuanom members of our noble profession omani atutu akọ mo nsem e na sabi omu kotodwe e na gu fom he video na asefem maybe ya bo video no na omu kotodwe gu fom e pa o mampani cho so mampani e pa cho ma ye ni akatua no ye se maniskani ono na dwuma wa ye teacher dwuma wa di no ye o pa cho se tuaneka o pa cho se mane ho nkrata ni yie sabi ya enti no mampani legacy a person will make no is that the kind of legacy say ono me president anem penso and a teacher for a boom could get a patch once with your mocha. Now say, I will penny first step no buy of a teacher for beach radi about 3 years a crowd, Utia Mo 3 months, a beach radi 2 years, or Utia Moka 3 months. History now repeat itself. And you know, and this is a buying way a teacher nipa dia, not just a sabia, what a buying with you or Baba ball from. Now me disappointment, I would not grat, I would not. I was CCT concerned teachers. Teacher unions, Sabre some sorry waka. Strike then you some teachers who call at the tray or Mampenino, Ewo, Sabe, a Cambonia, or a teacher way afaso. Thousands of them. Obia Dean, I cannot to Elcuma. Should they are nice for ye? Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association. Quite more fast, so teachers who call the teacher buying the teacher minister and temper almost some dear ma. Teacher for they say no be a money come for. And I won't patch on him, maybe President Crumple and will be so almost say, oh, I don't know, Miniano may offer safe way. I don't know one book to get. Now, he said the police policeman, a Pimpia, a Jojo, Sabe, Bonnet Bayan, why so better teacher in Ghana. What is the crime of the Ghanaian teacher? Yes, sir. Teachers, members of our noble profession. Yes, sir, Panse. Nobility now a war teacher you memoir MPP aban Kufuor aban Dr. Bawumia no aban Ijade ma Mahama no sabe mo metuto sa enidie no edije mo china bi o teacher ni bi craft wonko College of Education na Winneba na UCC na Amustad enko teacher obeka so wonko yes sir ekutodwe ya teacher fo abui it should be enough and it should be the last point yes sir na wotwe munti omoka mo for mo staff ID ma recall them and reinstate them. They are members of our noble profession. Thank you.
It's Yango the Mama by say, or make Chigana for so, or make Panisagana for, my Japa, the no mess San Franco. No one in the neighbors of Home Codini Pacha, the ministers in the Sicano. After the money you get to make a so be a Disney, now dear Hano, no person money calling him. Or thereby say, send and call for near. Young professors are about a friend Bobby Anson. Bobby or friends say, a bear film. Captain Smart, they say, who do I know? So I'll buy NDC, sorry, I'll buy people, said they so because the Okoye campaign, yeah, did know him some about the boy, or baby is scared, dear. After the mechanism, oh, I've also more Casama, and this okay, John Hughes or TV3, and I suppose Obiadi, Bella Moody, or Papa, Obama Penna, also I do it. That's not Kobe Bensuno, is an uncle a friend saying, Uncle Banonco, in Sunny, I say, I am Funyadi, a Sofunyadi, Munya Wonche, and Crofon Quasori. I won't say Baba. I won't say Baba, Crofon Quasori. Papa into me, Yajuma, is it 2025 woman, young Fanny Power Juma, 26 young Fanny Pa, 2027 young Fanny Pa. You don't talk about the Mobia. All about, yeah, it said you want me, Mamma, all my, said you want me, Mamma, and Juma, and my friend saying, I want my Musato for our economy. I pass our banner, watching out on Coco, out on my papa, and the action will really gone. I don't know, Benny school last sent in Gaffrey, Obey Juma, Mamma, so to me, Management. The one question about what way.
Papa said Mahama will name me. It is all custom.
I don't say my bam the first case member or buy the first year the buyer. That is a leader. We should say. Nyame to be no papa between papa. Na nyame do aba na nyame dia wa samo wa tetin crofon. Bible.
I mean, person me all custom Mahama no baba betete Ghana for. I see say we nyame, but say we nipa to say ya. Enti ya ba ya kwato na this how na brain. Enti se papa na wo come say o baba betete yen wo betete yen say.
Na say nipa ba part amos ba obi an. Sa o ko jota bra ko corrupt say nipa bia. Cron force nipa bia. Anya we no nya $3 million or did the whole day kan no. Anya we no koto down of East Legon mienu no. Enye no to ba ko ode ba ko so ya na yiri no so ni pa we a woni anu nyamwe na koto foreign ministry no ko America o committee Donald Trump enye we na aka men say wo so na o deputy information minister o ko ro ne ka ni ska 250 million eda na ka mu ayira no enye ko jota bra ko
amanyofo de adwe di agurache omi anim ra ye ho so emra na adoma ba wo ho no aba we abai ononyamfo erikopokum that time ese nka abanda da no etimi tua koko bo 6,000 sabre no ema to akuafo ti wo makoto abade ma aban aba so ba we den ka bank ye musa say yetimi tum so simple so easily sir when gagana fo musa ka koko bo du aso we 6,000 na ke ye ho atoy ba wo ti yantimi antum 6,000 no 3,100 na de ko to makuafo in Jandia was here to me 6,000 and so easy. A baba couldn't tell me what dinner or book your phone. I then about went to man for 6,000 now. Which you bet you are and now open as you go poking so I can be a say. I may be a tank about to look at 70%. Now, no more say I request of what you want him. Mo F1. Yes. Me no ya dwen se nchechema ye nwa odi amai we kire hoyi me no ya dwen na mo mese odo nya fo ajekopoku no so say 70% ne say enya realistic ama mo fa na da Ghana fo ma o ha two political parties eya na ya kwa say why me nso me ye obi sa nye de kire mai sa nye de bisa na say ya koye sa bi de nkami hia ono nya fo eyi erikopoku sa time ono oji hire mu pa no ranking member on agriculture
odofo meka asem bi akere wo ne se wo hu edai na wo ho no akura se dai na wo ho no hwe dai ni yi o nipa desani ana da saa edai ni mu ti asem na meka kere no ma me nkere wade wa ha ma me nkere wade ka mama yenko di machi ewi ase asem bi wo ho no ma e ya rehosem hwe dai na me kere wo no afi be hwade yenko ni sei me ma wi asi ni na hu Ghana de ene emeko Odofo se wa hu adie ya wo hwe bra wani ma ne eja bra wani se wa hu adie ya wo hwe eye koko ana babuna wo bese emfi adue nu hye ase adua koko ni nie hwe dai ya wasiasi koko nu ya woda koko nu eye awia koko Ghana asemu a esi ya yehunu bi da 2023 His Excellency former President Nanado what the 1 year at two cocoa 3 times of our blowing what two cocoa 3 times at the call old currency 31 million. Anna former president John Mahama Satem no yet former president as some kind say now you penina with the atro when you acquire for any na was a cocoa 60 million. And we are cocoa no cash crop and yasha fia yet Papa what's in na do near acquire for any year and we champion one my cocoa boy. Mayantumu no anya sa na se ye de koko no e cross border akoton na wo ma sojafo e be chensi atu a ye be kire Ghana soja se esirem entokwa no kora no wo mu ntumi mpata na enye koko an ye de cross border wo mu ba be CV ye hwe dai nipa dam a maye adwuma bere makotu banchi o ana me be noa na madie hwe adwuma nipa ye abai adentina wo biti air condition mu se wo ye cocoa ball wo ye agric panini na wo sika eche mi amedua mi cocoa no why dare you Ghana nko a ana service ansem hunu we ebetimi akoso de wo no wa wrawura ne mo wreso abota ahye coat to air condition mu e wo sika eche mi ye maduma why dare you asia ne say me video me ya no me ka send yam panifo na mo so mohwe yie osuani 0244 871 371 Ghana dia wo ka no kra na ye threaten maka ye besiensi
100 days ye si ehu adwuma bia adwuma be no mbetumi aka che so oba ye waye onye adwuma bia ma ehu ye o hye ye bo so obema ye enkokọ nketenkete metu ma bobuo be 30 o village anoma akrampo mi hu bi afedan ye to ya nko school and wa promise ye say nkokọ nketenkete nti ye twen ye nkokọ nketenkete no sa nkokọ ne maaye seze adwuma be no ye metu mi ne visa ticket krampo mi ni bia regular airport gambeze mafroplain adwuma be no de maaye bet tax e fa me ho ben ye yi free baby ne dia kohye baby Ghana mama ye nsua ade free baby bet tax ye yi free bien die be no mbe chere se Mahama bae waye 100 days mo chere adwuma waye Ghana fo chere adwuma wadi kan banka so bada ben wadi kan ba obebu o man ne da ye nim no ye se e be chi MPP fo agum me pese o mbe chi obi na Ghana ay lesson we ba odo obechi we obi nche odo obechi obi nche eni anya sika container ma container no way sika no way gold bar no way masa 100 days adwuma bi amae hey abreu ya bremu pa ye hustling ahụ che ma me yire krampo aja me kan ba o me so beti me nse ni mu nyina beti na omo nya sa ade na omo ye no we ye adwuma no we beto a no waja to otra no okọ we ye adwuma no waja to otra no okọ
se ne se me maki Mahama ne 100 days in office na me man -0. The reason to me man -0 no any say a free 7th January ebepem ene 17th of April no ya tufu wa nkwamu 3 times. Electricity ya tumu 14.75%. Ensuo ya tumu 4.02%. Ena a free December cement na 85 Ghana cedis. Ene 140 Ghana cedis. Okay. Osaba your friends eniema ekoso amakuo no agidi mbone so a efidi sam obektina asofiti January 7th to eneno cocaine ko a yache no $500 million. Papa no enka won hwe waye din cocaine a yache no ato eneno ye huni pakro a cocaine ye ne dia ye mfa obi anko gina court ni akase wo nkofo we na cocaine we na ye omo dia yenyi Nigeria ni de ni mfiri Ghana for na Ghana ni na yesi oye NDC parliamentary candidate 2020 no ono ne de na kosi sei uyi no su firi ono ma boko conflict yi koso gidigidi ama ya nhwe ya Ghana ebetimi kra TS form honom oti ase oba ye nso no wekesi nko na osake wo mo 100 days in the me bisa me -0 enra ye kasa ise same jamfi apamu enkrofo 20 workers enra ye na reset nenie wo ba se obebu Ghana fo anase wo ba se obedi Ghana fo awu ade bi nso a wa ya Ghana fo adwene emba so na expose in there be masa because Ghana fo bi ma mo se sabi o mo kan ade enti papa we bring Ghana fo ni so also obefa ministers 60 pe what you say okay minimum ka say wa form we say be friend technical directors no omo ye 100 ba ku bia sika any minister akatua ye pe yes technical directors a wafa wo mo we be officer ma wafa wo mo no omo ye 100 ba ku bia sika any minister ba ku sika ye pe etu kambo masane 60 ministers no so be fa no scam azanko na Mahama ba Ghana for wo de sanko fu we kan ho a 160 ministers no afa no wo de directors technical directors ne kan ho a wafa 160 ministers na wo twa Ghana for ntro say na o 60 ministers oduma ko hye kona na o yi Ghana for adi etimi de 100 days in the 0% mema no -0 mema no cause onye hwe obaye mo mo se niema chese do ka kire Ghana fo no enye no no ye 24-hour economy or can ye bobo and the humbaby and nam conketenkiti humbaby and nam plantain bako roasted plantain bako is here ton 15 Ghana a day nane nke entina ne ne atimunai modern tro ama Ghana fo bi nsu sebi tipon koso agi santro ye dia me akoto aba ama nkrofo we ya ma sei se ojam no de akɔhye o se die yo ye hu de ye ho ano Mr. Mahama, with all due respect 100 days unya -0.
This is one of the things that will go up definitely. Kinky and bread. This one. You see the fish here? This fish used to be sold from what my colleagues said. But let's start with the kinky. This bottle of kinky here. You see here, used to be sold at 1 cedi. 1 cedi. This is last October. Today, this one is 2 cedis. We bought it for 2 cedis. So we have 4 cedis of kinky here. So that tells you a story already. Times are hard. 1 cedi in October, 2 cedi in February. Think about that. This is 3 cedis. Is it? 3 cedis. And we used to buy it for what? And last year by June, 1 cedi 50 pesos. 1 cedi 50 pesos. Look at this. 3 cedis. So that is the story. This is going to affect you. Moody's, S&P, and Fitch downgrade directly affecting you. Your kinky is going to be affected. That is fundamentally the story I want you to appreciate, because you've been hearing Fitch, Moody's. What does it mean to you? This is what it means to you. It has an impact. Government can't cushion you. Fuel prices are going to go up. They can't do anything because the fiscal space is constricted, and so you're going to be paying more. 1 cedi in October, 2 cedi in February, 3 cedi now. In June, we're paying this for 1 cedi 50 pesos. That's the story of kinky, by the way, and I love kinky. I'm gone, so you know what I'm talking about. But what about bread? Those of you who like bread, this is bread. Huge loaf of bread. This, by the way, is 10 cedis now. 10 cedis in February. Do you know how much it was just last year in June? The lady we bought it from said last year he was selling it for 7 cedis. Today, she's selling it for 10 cedis. I am not saying it is because directly of it, because that was recently done, by the way. But what I'm saying is, going forward, it is going to get worse.
Adrianinti. Also, I thought Obadachi, Amadokon, Dokon 5 cedis. Into what on Madachi. Also, no. What better say Tam? Nancy will be a school and saying, yeah, what can I say? Kinky boy, the Adriane coming in Chinam. Into what on Badach future investment are when you be no say, Media me passe, me show mana, said the beer Dutch in Fakako. And then bent to me dada and a sefa to aba. Was a pit. Now the homeboy ding. One who say Tam. How say, I should be can I say, go, yet, go. I don't know about say I don't know go school or so. Say, yeah, that boarding house or Miss Watch Mota. My miss will never into almost a bit to feeding Finny was sent, and also intimate, until maybe you more cried or bushmaker, and the yes, it to scam my miss will be. So, what a pancronote met him. Tafujum said the convoy, the minimum me who ye. Kakumasi, I champ for us and the for the Madrid if you Panamope. And can afford kind of convoy the answer the convoy the Anna here into Abba. So, how ye Jawa is all torn to man, who can't take a good bargain. We got on as what met you. I have bad with VSS. Adrian, Ghana for being my Adrianinti. I'm not my home at that frame you say, Canna. Yancy, Matthews Cabemi and Son. Oh, Charlie Cabin, I'm saying Minibi. Who to me frame now, Mizu, we are Meza, a Yazuzazu, a Yazuzazi. Also, no. So come when you a Commodore Banu school. Also, one who say Tam, Adriani coming in Chinam. Original say me my president. Because who can have one word drew? Adriani to what on Obadachi. Obadachi, what on the Adikenke 5 cedis, the second boy ding, TMP in Kotwaba. And so I champ for Ness and the 4 a.m. and the bushmaker no. So unim. Say up a house girl and how home. A bibu and chebby a bibu say Tam. because all my number panum ede kenke boy dinti o ma ton mo mada achen de ma dokun kenke boy din aduane meye de mo pama me si me president of Ghana ha meye de mo pama mo dodo de Ghana ni pa na se wonya fufuo na wonya aduane favorite na wonya apetition abose na waji ne bie na waji de sisi be din na ne girlfriend ne nchen eno a na Ghana ne hwehwe wonya pe yewu so hu wa bere papa
ezu eza he enemera hu anwonafo kromu anyina mema yakọ hwe na Akufo-Addo teso mo se wo ye mo bonsam onwini nipa ho onwina anwonafo ho enti epo eyiri be fa mo niema se mufuo se mo dan se mbubia okujato abra kwa betre ye beto ete se Akufo-Addo ye nipa boni ni asantefo ana achimfo na saasem ne to wo ma enko be ye bibia fa ho prophet Kofi Oduro su di preachi enkofo bebre twa Akufo-Addo achi nti Akufo-Addo de na je se wo ye enkofo bebre bonsam wo krom ha enne Akufo-Addo tamas no afiri so epu na eyiri anwonafo no anwonafo ahemfo togbemu omoto omo nka hwe ena NDC na woso omo World Bank Saudi voter ena nsuo eyiri omo Akufo-Addo ta onye on na koka kire epu so meyiri omo nsu ye ka se Akufo-Addo ye baifo ye bonsam ena NDC fo ena woso still anwonafo na nsuo di omo.
People can't even secure or protect or put up sea defense to protect the land they have. They've sat down just watching. Let's give everything to God. Now the sea has gradually claimed all properties, homes, destroyed many houses. Look. Imagine going through all the toils, the suffering to build, to put up a house for gradually for the sea to come and destroy everything. Look. For the sea to come and destroy everything. Huh? How much will it cost to build a sea defense all the way? Oh, it is only in Africa that there should be an accident before we think. It is only in Africa that something has to happen. Unless something happens. Unless, like people die, unless people lose lives, unless people lose properties, before we start to think of what to do. I am being told that as far as where that boat is, all that place where people's homes, where people's were living there, the town went far back as where the boat is. But gradually, the sea has claimed all these areas, has destroyed many properties, many lands, and this is where we are today. Look at this. Imagine building a house for you to just wake up one day for the sea to come all the way here to destroy everything. Meanwhile, this could have been prevented. This could have been prevented. This could have been prevented. Imagine. The lives of the people in the Volta region here is very, very sad. Especially those living at the coastal areas, living closer to the sea. Oh my goodness. It's very, very sad. The living condition, the structures they are sleeping in. Oh my goodness. It's very, very, very sad. But we claim to be having leaders. We claim to have traditional leaders. We claim to have religious leaders. We claim to have political leaders. Huh? We have traditional leaders. We have religious leaders. We have traditional leaders who don't think about the living of the condition of the living. Who only think about where we will go when we die. Who only comes here with sweet words, sweet promises. Imagine there should be an election. You see the number of politicians running here. Imagine. Ensuo se mi fie, ensuo se me dan, ensuo brame mi pe baby di mi tiato, baby amene me yire ne me mabeda kura minya. Ensuo jemasase ensuo se mi fie. Na pani waba, no be ma me mu any cap, any blanket. Na woko. Menda vitamu ha. Emono, because I put so many namenom. You see, our political leaders, our politicians, what a regional minister. You just came. I know you've not been long in office. I know we just had a new government, but these are some of the, situations that need a critical and a radical, action. All these people here can be relocated to somewhere. There should be a tent being built for them. Give them mattresses. Give them where they can put their head, where they can get some sound sleep. But I'm being told that you just came here, you share rice for them. And the woman is telling me that they've kept the rice in their rooms. They don't know where to cook their rice. Because my kitchen has been taken away. The sea has claimed my kitchen. And you're giving me rice. I should fetch the sea water and pour the rice inside and drink it. Oh, our politicians, we not do too much. Look, people's homes have been claimed by the sea. All the way to where the canoe is. I've been told that there were people living there. All the way to that side, people were living there. People were living all the way far away over there. But eventually the sea has claimed the land. This place is in Ketu South, Agaveji, Salakope, on the stretch from Aflao, Danu, Adafianu, all the way to Keta Angloga, on that stretch. That is where I am now, in the Volta region. And the sea has claimed properties and homes of people. And all we could give to them as emergency response is to give them rice and give them cap and give them blanket for them to sleep outside and cook the rice outside. We need human beings to lead us. We have to pray for human beings to lead us. Look at people's property.
The surest way of fighting Galamsey, Unimadekro, excavators, controlling excavators. Because without the excavator, you can't do some mining. It is a one hour day a fidianima mine, then you can control what is useful. Into young koto fidie, near farmer miners, yabemo excavators. By excavator, no, yayo operators.
This is the original depot of the Forestry Commission. This is where seized excavators from illegal mining fields, excavators that are being used in illegal mining in forest reserves, have been parked. Now this morning we had information that there's been a directive from somebody, an authority, that all these seized excavators that have been properly and lawfully kept in the custody of the commission be released. And so you see the low beds here, they were used to cart 5 of the excavators. After we learnt of it, we started pulling strings and talking to various authorities, asking why. Now there's another order asking them to return the seized excavators. And so all 5 of the excavators have been brought back. This is the last one that has been brought back. And these are seized excavators. These are exhibits that are going to be used for prosecution. So if you see them, they've been marked, properly marked. And you can see the writings on them in red, indicating that these are exhibits. And so you can see this one, Government of Ghana, Ashanti, and Carrier, the date they were seized, and exhibit number 01. These are awaiting, according to the Forestry Commission officials, there are cases pending in court. These are exhibits. Who will order for exhibits that are going to be used in prosecution to be returned and released? Who gave that order? And that's the major question that we are asking right now. Now there's been denials all across people we have cross-checked. We are still cross-checking, and at the right time, we'll bring you the right information. Reporting for Joy News, Erastus Asaredonko, Forestry Commission, Regional Depot, Kumasi.